My name is Anafi Mataka. I work for the African Society for Laboratory Medicine as a portfolio lead. The African Society for Laboratory Medicine is a pan-African organization that stands to advance the profession of laboratory medicine through its science and practice throughout the continent in order to safeguard the health of the Africans through quality laboratory services. Currently, ASLM is delighted to be working with the Fleming Fund. The Fleming Fund has been backed by the UK government since 2015, and it's managed by Mott MacDonald as the management agent. The overall goal of the Fleming Fund is to strengthen detection of drug-resistant bacteria and use of the surveillance to inform policy. Coming to the work areas within ASLM is working, we are grateful to have been awarded 3 regional grants, namely MAAP, which is mapping AMR and antimicrobial use partnership within the African continent. We also are implementing the QWARS, qualifying the workforce for AMR surveillance in Africa as well as Asia. And we are also implementing the EQuAFRICA, which is a grant aimed at promoting and supporting quality production of laboratory data within the laboratories. Within the MAAP phase 1, there was collection of data, retrospective evidence from 2016 up to 2019, and it became arguably the first set of objective actual data that has been collected to reflect the burden of AMR within the continent. MAAP showed that there are a lot of gaps within the continent. For example, only 1.3% of the 50,000 labs that had been surveyed could actually do bacteriology testing. And a lot of other key gaps that were found there are actually being plugged in terms of closing the gaps through some of these different grants that I've mentioned. We are not only doing post-service training, but we also want to give something of value to the workers themselves, something that also helps them advance in their career. Moving into phase 2, we realized we have so much to talk about, so much progress, but all this will go to waste without a sound sustainability and exit plan. This is donor funded, it will come to an end at some point. What we are doing in phase 2 is we are approaching this from a sustainable end. For example, within the context of MAAP, we are saying we want to work with the countries, we want to work with the experts that have been produced through several projects to be able to impart the skills to better collect the data amongst themselves and also better able to analyze the results and effectively use them to inform policy. Phase 1 demonstrated that African providers are capable of delivering these services. We are working on sustainability and business model that would actually inform how these can sustainably be continued, of course, at an affordable price moving forward. One of the key institutions that became very active and stronger as a result of some of these projects, particularly the QWARS, is the ASLM Academy. This is a vehicle that we have developed at ASLM to be the flagship for promoting post-service training. Within the ASLM Academy, we have created various micro-credentials. We've created various sort of streams of skills that people can register and be recognized. So we have begun to actually have professional registers that serve a few purposes. One is to give the public confidence that the skills, the persons that are on that register possess a certain level of minimum required skill to conduct a certain task. It also shows that the people who are on that register are committing themselves and to the public that they are going to continuously improve themselves and maintain that skill, because renewal on that register is upon satisfactory demonstration of continuous professional development. And lastly, it gives confidence to governments and the rest of the public that at least we have some minimum standards that are maintained. The ASLM Academy is working with many of the professional organizations that are in the country to make sure that we are responding to the needs of the country, and that also people who get these skills through the academy are equally recognized within their country.